ancestral Puebloans can be a bit confusing because ancestral makes it seem like it's not alive today, but
Yeah.
the culture is very much alive today. And so, how is that practiced in your family and in your household?
Yeah, so yeah, that culture being alive is it's very strong. It's there's of course there is a gap in time between Mesa Verde and where we are today, and then a lot occurred. A lot of interactions with, first it was the Spanish, and then the Mexican government, and then the American government, and there's a lot of history there. And I know a lot of what um, is we look towards is the what our ancestors faced, is like they because they were able to do this, we can do what we're facing now because um our great grandmother went to the boarding schools. We can see how she had that strength, and we can continue because we know that our ancestors here went through an incredibly terrible drought, and we're able to make these difficult decisions. We can continue, we can persevere. Um, it's, times are difficult, on personal levels, and then on the long-term scale for us on Hopi, but because of what our ancestors were able to do, what they were able to um, handle, then that means that it's within us to be able to continue, not just surviving, but also with the culture. Um, Important things like language and our traditions. Got some of it started here within the region, and it still continues. Patterns and designs within artwork are going to be coming from this region, and it just exists. Even if I did not know it at the time, like I'm familiar with the designs that we see within our pottery today. Um, and it's just not confined to my household. When I think of, like, being back home, it's going to be my village. It's going to be all of Hopi. Um, it's just not, even now, even back then, it wasn't just like insular. It wasn't just family units. It's all communities. And sometimes we've got to remember those lessons of just like we can depend on others, but also maybe most importantly, we need to be dependable as well.